got his hand. His hand is so his little wrist is so small that he might be able to spin his hand. Put your hand in. There you go. Go kneel on that bump. You already know the routine. No, on the bump. Face that way.
Kneel on the bump.
There you go. Cross the legs. There you go. Don't move a muscle. Hold on.
You done looked at my notes and stuff, man.
He's not supposed to do that.
No, sure ain't. So you can have your love letters, but you can't have no pencil.
That's my home.
Are you admin? Yeah, you are admin.
Girl.
Let me get the cuffs off. Over your hands. Don't turn around, turn back. Put that arm back in there. All right. All right. I didn't know you knew sign language, son.
That's my hood. West side,
Okay, you're all set. Yes, ma'am. Who's here? Okay.
Tell me real quick.
Yes.
What just said, basically, what transpired is that he came back and stuff.
Basically, we took him back off strip sale.
So tell him.
Basically, we took him off strip sale, and we just gave him back his items to keep him calm, get compliance from him later on with some other issues. He just did it earlier just to show out, just to have a little bit of fun. We just gave him back his items. Everything should be fine from there.
How long do they normally?
On strip sale? They're normally on strip sale, depending on what they've done, 24, 40, or 72. We try to use progressive discipline again to reinforce the rules down here in B unit or in the control unit. All right? Ma'am? Maze, where's it going? Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey.
What's up, buddy?
I got medical here to see you. Sergeant's office.
Man, I ain't bullshit you, man.
Huh?
You lying, man.
No, I'm serious. Dr. Chris, secretary, is here to see you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why you lying, man? Don't throw my child like that. You don't come here.
No, I'm not worried about that, man. Come on, let's go. Hey, Miss Frisbee, when you get a minute, you gotta get Brenda Mays out. I'm not going bush. Squat down, sir. Thumbs in the air, buddy.
Above day, some shit.
I'm not being rough.
My arm was broken on the 21st on December.
You known for squeezing out of stuff.
You got me bit.
Hey, what'd you say to the 60639?
Is he going somewhere?
He's going to see the medical examiner in there. Hey, hey,
What?
kneel on the bump, cross your legs.
Hey, guys.
Where's my finger that time?
I'm on TV. I love you.
Can I get interviewed?
What type of Cadillac you got going on in
I
here?
want to get interviewed. I want to tell these people the real truth. Y'all just stunt to them.
We starting?
Yeah, y'all stunt to these people, man. I'm not bullshit. I
Hold
tell you.
up, don't move.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you know that's the Cadillac. I put that in that thing.
Well, we found that out yesterday. It looks like a tow truck. It don't look like a Cadillac. It's so big.
What is it, tow truck? Hey, got my lotion, man. Hey, get up.
Why
should take my lotion for me?
Because you can, because you're not supposed to have lotion in yourself. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here I could take. You could start from ground zero and work your way back up and getting it back. Oh, you know how I am.
Why you trying to get me?
I'm not trying to get you. You do stuff to yourself.
Where am I going, man?
Hold up, man. Stop moving. You are going to see the medical examiner.
Yeah, I'm going crazy this day. 99 days. It's like a little rat in the ear, don't it?
Back up. Okay.
Where you going?
Going out.
Try to break.
I'm not trying to do nothing to you. Turn.
No, I'm not. They just
You're
didn't
going right
know
there. You see that room with the light on? That's where you're going.
Let me run there.
That wouldn't be good, because you'll go right on the floor.
Let's see how fast I can run.
Maze, don't play yourself.
Let me that mattress, man.
No.
Please. My mattress is dirty, man.
No, that's your mattress.
No, man, it's not, man. Oh, peace, man.
Huseman?
You just don't get on the man.
That's why I told you don't run.
Can you get him delivered? I need for you to get an HCU, please.
I thought I was getting interviewed or something. I'm gonna tell these people the truth. You just stunt to them.
Am I sudden?
Yeah, y'all gotta stunt to these people. You know, try to cover up everything that goes on in the facility. How you doing, Miss Martin?
See, you thought I was playing with you, didn't you?
I seen her come in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did, because y'all wait right there by the door. Thank
You want the door open? You want the door half
You
cracked?
crack it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. This it. This it. This is it, man. That's all I got. Yes, troll ball.
Why you trying to make me think you gonna let me come out and clean if I made my bed?
I said I'm gonna watch you for the next week. We'll see from there.
Next week,
You have to have a week-long interview.
how you know I'm gonna be down here for a week?
You will be, trust me. Would you stop changing clothes? You're confusing me.
I'm not going nowhere else today.
Do me a favor, stay back there, because I got him out with cuffs on.
Can I just go in my room?
Huh?
Sit over here?
You can go in your room if you want. Go ahead.
Okay, Zach, so we were talking before, you were saying there were just times, like when you first came here, you were just acting a fool. Tell me about what brought you here to begin with.
Arson. I burned down a $650,000 apartment building. I don't know why, I was bored. I like fire. I was 14, but now I changed my ways. I got out, came here, came back, now I'm here. It took me 2 years to get out first time. Things like that.
So then you were telling me when you first came here, you wanted to tear things apart. Tell me about what you do, because I haven't seen anything you torn apart, and I can't picture you tearing something apart. So tell me about what you do when you tear things apart.
When I first time I was here, I never tore nothing up. But I left and went home and came back, I just completely changed. Popping sprinklers, breaking desks off the wall, tearing screens off the door, putting holes in the wall, knocking out concrete, tearing trays up, tearing lights off the ceiling. If it's in my room and I get bored, I tear things up because I'm in a room 23 hours, almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We get bored in our rooms, so I just tear things up to get out of my room, to get excitement, to get pain, do whatever I do, to go on the other side of SEG, or to go to medical to see the nurse, or see somebody do something to get out of the unit.
So basically, you do it on purpose so you can get out of where you are.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you're doing it tell me about, is it rage you feel inside, or what's it, when you're tearing something apart? Are you like, you understand-
I know what I'm doing, but I black out at the same time. Like if I see it, I got the thing in my hand, I see it, it's coming off the wall. It's coming down from the light. It's coming off the ceiling. I'm gonna break it. If I think it's breakable, I'm gonna break it. If it takes me all night, I'm gonna break it. It's the way I feel.
Aren't you afraid you're gonna hurt yourself? Tell me about hurting yourself.
Not really. Sometimes I inflict pain on myself. I got high pain tolerance. I can't feel pain that much. I'd rather have somebody inflict it on. I'd rather inflict it on myself and let's have somebody else inflict it on me. If I can't do it good enough, I try to get cell distracted or get officers to spray me, stuff like that.
Do you like feeling pain?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, I like feeling.
Yeah, like I like getting sprayed, getting in a restraint chair, getting slammed on the floor, pressure points, ankle locks, wrist locks, anything that hurt, I like it.
Doesn't it hurt? I mean, is there no pain at all?
It does a little bit afterwards. After I start thinking about it, what I done, it hurts. But I'm really mad at myself for what I did, because I didn't want the staff to do it, but they gotta do their job. So I get the pain I want, and I'm happy.
You were telling me earlier about some of the things you've actually done to yourself. Tell me about some of the things you've done to yourself.
Scraped the skin off my arms, stuck a paper clip in my arm, stuck a piece of pencil in my arm, spork, things like that. Anything staples, everything in my arm.
And they tell me that out of anybody, you can tear up a cell or a room like nobody they've ever seen.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You leave me in a room, I tear it up in less than a half hour. If I'm really want to tear it up, I can tear it up.
So then after, you said you kind of like black out. After you get it all out, then what do you do? Do you just, then you're calm?
I usually don't get it all out of me until they run in my room and get me out of my room, put me in a straight chair, or they spray me, do what they got to do to get me out of my room. Sometimes I'll cuff up. Sometimes I'll say no, spray me. I do things like that.
And then when do you finally start feeling calm?
When I'm in a restraint chair or when I'm out of my room.
Okay, then you just say, when I'm in my straight chair out of my room, that's when I get calm.
When I'm on my restraint chair, when I'm in the restraint chair out of my room, I start to feel calm, things like that.
And then do you regret what you did afterward? Tell me about if you ever feel any regret about tearing a place up. Or...
No, not really. I don't feel it. I do think about the money I got to pay for, but that's it. I don't really think about nothing else.
So if you wanted people on the outside to kind of understand who you are, who Zach is, what Zach is like, when I talk to officers here, they say Zach's a good kid, but when he's tearing a place up, he can be a crazy man. But tell me what you think, what would you want people on the outside to know about you?
The one I am now, not tearing things up, working on a maintenance crew, fixing things I tore up, don't hurt myself no more, trying to go home again. As people, I like them to know who I am. Tell them this ain't the place to be when you're young. There's life out there, and that's not behind bars in the DLC facility.
So when you finally get out, you think you're going to stay out?
Yes.
Tell me about what you're looking forward to getting out of here.
Getting my GED and going to the military and get my life straight.
Start by saying, when I get out, then tell me what you want to do.
When I get out, I'm going to get my GED. Then I'm going to try to get in the military and go from there.
So tell me about some of the other guys that you're around in segregation. Tell me about some of the worst things you've seen kids doing here.
I seen a student pop out of his room and split a staff and gave him staples in his head. I've seen staff get hit with a mop wringer. I've seen students just hit other students, breaking eye sockets, eyes popping out. I've seen jaws get broke. I've seen everything there is to see. Arms getting snapped, hearing it. I've seen it all.
But yet I've heard you've never assaulted a staff or a correctional officer, have you?
I'm not violent towards staff, but I'm violent to non-moving objects. I heard something that don't move, I hurt myself before I hit a staff. because they're here to help us, not to hurt us, make our life hell or anything like that. They're here to get us out of here. They're just doing their job.
So you actually like the officers that are around you?
Yes, most of the staff here I do like. I'm cool with. They help me out and everything. Now since I'm behaving, but when I did act up, yes, they was hard on me. They didn't want to do what they had to do, or they didn't want to see me do what I do.
So do you talk to any of the other guys about, you talked about all these things you've seen, stuff they've done to staff and officers. What do you think when you see that happening? What goes through your mind when you see a fight break out and all hell break loose?
At first, I think I'm laughing at it, or I try to get involved if I can. If I can't, I just sit there and think about the person getting hurt. Like that's messed up, or you shouldn't do that to him. After that, I just don't got no feelings. Like if it wasn't me, I don't really care. But if it's the staff I care about, then I start caring about it. Other than that, I don't really care.
So if one of the kids that's in segregation with you, if you saw him attack, say, Officer Brian, and you happen to be out at the same time he was, do you know what your reaction would be? What would you do?
It depends on if I'm in the mood. If I'm really in the mood, I probably try to help this student, or I try to get this more staff to help the staff. But it depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Have you made any friends here?
No, in the DLC, we ain't here to make friends. We're here to do our thing, get out. It's like the saying is, you came here by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself. Nobody helped you do your crime, you did your crime by yourself. It could be your brother, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle. They always turn your back on you when you're in the DLC.
Really?
I've seen it happen.
So explain that to me.
Like if another student's getting debt dogged or something, getting his stuff taken, sometimes if it's your family member, he won't do nothing about it. He'll just sit there and let them. Sometimes they try to help you. It's just they turn their back on you.
So for the most part, do you feel pretty much alone? Do you try and stay?
Pretty much. I got associates. I associate with people in here. If it came to getting close to each other, I wouldn't do it. I don't trust nobody here except staff. Students will con you into doing things with them. They'll talk you into hurting people, battering staff. I just do everything I do on my own. I don't need nobody to help me.
Have you heard, do you guys talk to each other about, I'm gonna try and make a weapon out of this? Tell me some of the things some of the kids would wanna try and get you looped into.
Yes, we talk about making shanks. We got cracks in the walls we talk through. Got intercoms we talk on. We talk about how we gonna battle this, how we gonna get to that person, how we gonna get out of our room. If we do, who we gonna let out if we get the keys. We talk about where we gonna get the shanks from, things like that.
So how when somebody like me walks in a place like this, I can't imagine how you guys can get anything in here because you're patted down and you're cuffed or you're shackled. How do kids sneak things in? How do you do that? That's amazing to me.
It depends if the right staff don't search you right. They won't strip search you when you come back from a visit, hide things in your mouth, tear your shoes open, put it under your soles. We get it from dining hall. We get it from things off the unit we tear apart, get metal pieces off of, sharpen them, toothbrush off commissary. Anything we think we make a shank, we try to make a shank out of.
So tell me how you feel about being on segregation. How long have you been on segregation and what's life like in seg?
I've been on segregation for almost 12 months. You're in a room 24/7. Unless on B4 side, short term, you over there, you come out of your room for a shower and that's it. Unless now you in a room, your window got a screen on it, your door got a screen on it, got a spit shield on it, got a cuff port. They give everything through the cuff port. They don't open your door unless you go into medical. If you leave B4, you're in full restraints, shackles, handcuffs, sometimes a black box, the belly chain, doing things like that. B3 is long term. It's like a 13 minimum, 6 months minimum, 13 maximum month program. You're in a room over there. Level 1s and 2s, you can't come out of your room. 3, 4s, and 5s, you come out with rec. 3s and down, you handcuffed and shackled when you do come out. 4 and 5s, you ain't handcuffed and shackled. You come out 6 at a time. You by yourself in a room, same as B4. Everything's through the cuff port. When you go to the shower, you in handcuffs and shackles. You go behind a metal bar door, steel bar door. Take the handcuffs, shackles off you in the shower after the door's shut. You get undressed, take a shower, and they shackle you back up, take you back to your room. Rec, you go on a dog run. It's called a dog run. It's a pad with 3 pads in it. Got a high fence with razor wire on it. Got a cuff port between the door to uncuff you. That's it. You can't use the phone on B4. You can't get visits. You can't watch TV. Can't do nothing except read a book. Sometimes that's if you're on admin. We got PCs, disciplinary segregation, admin segregation. But on B3, you can use the phone, got a radio, you get rec, you get visits, things like that. The more you behave, the more privileges you get.
And you're on B right now.
Yes, ma'am.
So how long have you been here at Pendleton altogether?
The first time I was here for 22 and a half months. I got out for 2 months and came back. I've been back for almost 14 months.
And when do you think you're going to get out?
March, April, May, or June, somewhere around there, around 4 months.
So you think about 4 months to go?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me how you convince somebody to give you, I guess it's considered parole. Is it considered parole?
Yes, ma'am.
You tell me, don't you have to convince the people here that you're ready to leave in order to get parole?
You
Tell me about that.
gotta go through the levels here. When you do, you start off on level 1, you gotta go 2, 3, 4. Then you gotta go transition 1, transition 2. While you're on transition, that's where they showing you, they start watching you, like how you gonna live when you get out. You start doing relapse program, like what you gonna do when you get out, how you gonna run your life. You go release ARC, they send a 10-day letter to your court to know you coming out. They deny you, you can't go till they think you're ready to go out there. You got to prove to them that you're ready to go out there and you can live in society without endangering people's lives.
Do you think you're ready to be out?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about why you think you're ready to be out.
Because I've stopped tearing stuff up. I'm on a program now, a special program that I'll stay on B4. But I come out, I work with maintenance, go to GP, work with them. I clean up the units for the staff. I make towel rolls, do things like that. I got to stay in the room. I feel that I'm tired of being in a room like an animal, because that's how some people treat us, like animals. I'm just ready to get out and go back to where I belong, back in society.
You told me earlier when the superintendent was in here, you were thankful to him. Tell me why you're thankful to the superintendent.
Because I tore up a room like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I'm sorry, if I can start that one more time, because I was talking over you. So tell me about the superintendent.
I tore up a room over 2 weeks ago, and 2 days later, I was sitting in my room. He came down there and said, when you're on this new program, how would you like to work with maintenance and fix things you broke? I told him, yeah. I made him a promise I wouldn't tear it up. And when I make a promise, I hate to break a promise that I can't keep. So I got that promise, I'm ready to go home. I showed him. So far I've been good at doing what I'm doing.
So are you sort of amazed that here you torn up all this stuff and you would think you'd be punished more, but instead, he said, you know what, we're gonna try something different.
Yes, I'm surprised how many staffs got my back now. How much I'm hearing you doing real good, Zach. Keep it up. We're ready to see you go home again. Do what you gotta do, get out here and don't come back. We tired of seeing you. You been here since you was a little kid. Now you grown up, it's time for you to live your life straight. I hear that a lot around here. Lieutenant, that'd be helping me out. Nurses, non-custody, custody, everybody helps me out here since I've been doing good. I get more compliments when I'm doing good than you do bad.
And you like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Any final words you want to say about what your life's been like in here and what you hope it's going to be like after you get out?
And yeah, when I get out, hope I stay out, get my life straight, have kids. Just tell people out there that's watching, this ain't a place for you to be. You would rather stay out there with your life and live a right life. Behind bars ain't for a juvenile. Some staff treat you bad and some treat you good. Students treat you bad like you nobody. It ain't a place to be. Behind them fences are where it's at in real life, not in DOC or locked up anywhere.
Need 15 seconds?
Yeah, 15 seconds. Do you want him to ID anything?
You know, yeah, I'll go ahead and get, if you can, actually you can look in the camera and you say that, just say your name, and why, and I'm in the Pendleton, what's it, Pendleton
Pendleton Juvenile
Correctional Facility, and I'm in the Pendleton Juvenile Correctional Facility for arson or whatever. You just say I'm saying.
My name's Zachary Hurd. I'm at Pendleton Juvenile Correctional Facility for violating parole, resisting law enforcement, disorderly conduct.
Want to do one more?
Yeah, one more time.
I'll do one more time.
I'm Zachary Hurd. I'm at Pendleton Juvenile Correctional Facility for violating parole when I got out, for resisting law enforcement, disorderly conduct.
Right, now we just get 15 seconds of complete silence. Right? There's room tone, 15 seconds. Thank you.
Gonna do
They ain't gonna get up, so.
almost like a boot camp.
Be transporting a kid down to medical to eat his dinner down there. Do we want to follow him and take him down?
I think Drew is already driving
Okay,
Jim to
okay, good.
On the popo. No. DLC paid me good money to wear a wire. Huh? You wearing a wire right now? Look at you.
They about to let y'all do the run through though.
Yeah, a little while. Pick your hair up. I like it the other way. Yeah, as soon as she's done on the other side, she's coming on this side anyway. She your counselor? All right. You still here?
I got a 6-month DT.
6 months. Why you got 2 t-shirts on? What's that about?
That's when I went to court. Hey though, my counselor said I'm 18.
You trying to what?
My counselor advisor said if I'm 18, it's if they want to interview.
Oh, I think they already did that, man. They found somebody else to do it. You tried though. Yeah. It's going to take at least 24 to 48 hours to get it. I already ordered it though. You're going to get some little black, yeah, and these shower shoes, those are just temporary. You're going to get brand new ones. With your name and stuff. It's going to be everything, underwear, t-shirt, socks, everything is yours. Sheets, all that. It's in your name, DOC, laundry bag, all that. You gonna get some too, Mayweather. You gonna get some Air Counties too, trust me. Air Counties, how you been? Let me see what your room look like. I can tell how you been by your room. Off the hook.
No,
Off the hook.
not yet.
Why you cutting up, man?
I'm not cutting up yet.
You taking a break? Little coffee break?
Huh?
You taking a little coffee break?
Nah, I took a break to see if I'm gonna make my goddamn level around this motherfucker.
But you acting up, man. That's the problem. You destroyed the book yesterday. She's all about. Stop cutting up, man. You make it harder than what it gotta be. Remember we was talking about you going through the quick. You already know this program, so don't drag it out, man. It don't have to be however long you think it's gonna be. It could be cut in half.
I've been smiling. I am. I'm smiling for you too.
Did you put some lotion on yet? Who, little Mikey over here? Oh, Lord. I feel sorry for you. Mikey got some issues. At least dip your hand in some water, man. You like on a lotion boycott or something.
Like you've been checking off a flower.
Jackson, what's going on? Huh? Yeah, she's actually coming around, man. All right. How you doing, little guy? Why you don't got your clothes on? What you waiting on? Until you come out? Why you got shower shoes in there? Why you got shower shoes? Well, I need them. Yeah. Hey, Smith. Do me a favor, pop his cup for us so we can get his shower shoes. Hey, Bess, let me see your hand, man. Let me see what your hand look like now. Did they ever come and clean it up? Did they ever come and clean it up? I was gonna ask you something. What was I gonna ask you? You done on the other side already, right?
All of them, yep. You got that other bottle of green shit out of there? That's all right. Damn. Red shit. Fuck.
You know who signs off on your release thing? You know who signs off on your release thing for you to get out of here, depending on your levels? That man over there in that really well-dressed suit over there. That really, yeah. So this would be a good time to get yourself together.
Yeah.
Because you cut a fool in front of him, it won't be good. And I know you're allergic to extraction teams.
No, not really.
Spray toilet and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be a good idea. Just don't cut a fool right now. I'm just trying to give you a word of advice, man.
You want to sweep them off too? I got a different one. You want it? Huh? You want some of these?
Hold on, Miss Woods, come here. Miss Woods, come here. Miss Woods.
Come on, man.
Miss Woods, come here.
My bad.
Miss Woods. Did you say facial cream?
Hey, Brian.
You wear it best.
No. I wear jeans.
You wear 10? All right.
Man, why be your hand?
He got a slam in the cup for yesterday, trying to hold it hostage. It looked like you've been punching on the wall. There's nothing to put on here for sanitation. What'd you say?